Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is all about the Jack Russell Terrier. Before we go on, don't forget to like and share if you really enjoy our content. Please hit the subscribe button to get notified when we post more dog-related content. Jack Russell Terrier. The Jack Russell Terrier was developed in 1800s in the south of England for hunting foxes. They were developed by Reverend John Russell, who was enthusiastic fox hunter and dog breeder. In 1819, he purchased Trump, a little white and tan terrier who became the foundation of his breeding operation. His goal was to create the best fox hunter who would be able to pursue foxes above or below to ground. The origin of the Jack can be traced to the now almost lost breed white terriers and English foxhounds. Jack is a baying terrier, meaning the dog should flush out the fox with his steady barking but is never to kill his prey. These dogs were successful in hunting foxes, raccoons, woodchuck, and other small game. First, let's look at the pros. Extremely smart. They may be known to be stubborn at times. They can learn commands and impress with best of them. Jacks are food motivated, which is another positive when you're attempting to teach your young pups simple commands. These small terriers can quickly become bonded to their owner and will end up being their shadows around the house. JRT can become overprotective of their pack leader and even show aggression to strangers who venture too near their owner. They consume less amount of food than other dog breeds, so raising a JRT will save some money. Given their size, Jack Russells should be quite easy to transport if you use public transport in specifically designed pet carriers. Jack Russells have a relatively longer lifespan than the other small dog breeds. JRT would be great choice if you are an active person or planning to be more active. They can help you with running, jogging, swimming, fetch, cycling, walking, or rollerboarding. Compared to some small breeds, Jacks aren't excessively expensive and tend to be pretty healthy dogs. High understanding level. If you feel sad, your dog will understand it quickly and will try to please you. Now, let's take a look at some cons. Don't be fooled by their size. They require a lot of exercise and tired dog is a happy dog. The Jack Russell Terrier Club of America advises never to leave your Jack alone with a cat or other small animal. Escape artist. Jack is one of the best dogs at finding innovative ways to escape the yard and wander the streets. In fact, experts suggest that these dogs aren't suitable for families with children under the age of 6. Jack can be unpredictable off the leash and can be a genuine flight risk unless they are in an enclosed area which is properly secured. Barking. Jack Russells can be vocal at times, however, barking is a behavior that is common with Jack. If they find a scent, these dogs love to burrow in the garden or hunt small animals. Separation anxiety. They also do not like to be left alone or away from the household's activity and social activity. Without socialization, Jacks are known to be more guarded and slightly aggressive towards other dogs of the same sex. Keeping a Jack Russell leash-free is always dangerous unless the dog is in a safe environment and you're experienced with this breed. Prey drive. These dogs cannot be trusted around other small pets such as cats, birds, hamsters or simple pocket pets. Interesting facts. British explorers Ranulph and Ginny Fiennes traveled to the far ends of the earth, often with their Jack, Bothy, in tow. In 1982, Bothy became the first dog to go to both the North and South Poles. Anyone who watched Frasier will probably remember Eddie, the charming Jack Russell. The charismatic little dog was played by Moose, a JRT who also played Skip in My Dog Skip. The Jack Russell can jump 5 feet. In the air, 1.5 meters. That's 5 times its own height. You probably know the famous close relative of Jack Russell, the Parson Russell Terrier. The longer-legged square dog is known as the Parson Russell while the lower, longer dog is called the Jack. The 1994 film The Mask featured a Jack Russell named Max, who played the role of Milo. Appearance. This breed has a flat skull, narrow, almond-shaped eyes that are dark in color, and a black nose. A Jack Russell can reach 10 to 12 inches in height and 9 to 15 pounds of weight. At least 51% of their body is colored white, with brown, black, and or tan markings. Jacks come in 3 different kinds of waterproof coats: smooth, rough, and broken. Smooth coats have short hair that clings closely to the body, rough coats have long hair, and broken coats have a mix of both. Females will give birth to litters of 4 to 8 puppies, 6 on average. A Jack Russell has an average lifespan of 12 to 14 years. Grooming. Smooth-coated Jack Russells do not need haircuts. Broken and rough-coated Jack Russells can be given haircuts using clippers if desired or necessary. In most cases, you can rely on a few brushings each week and a bath with quality shampoo every 4 to 6 weeks. The smooth-coated Jack sheds the most but requires less grooming. On the other hand, the rough-coated Jack shed less, but they require manual stripping. If you do decide to trim your pup's hair, use blunt scissors when you're cutting the hair around his face. You can make use of thinning scissors to trim the hair around his paws, toes, and even his tail is necessary. Jack nails should be trimmed monthly, and his ears checked weekly for debris or excess wax and cleaned as needed. Shedding. Thanks to the double coats, the Jack Russell tends to shed at a moderate pace throughout the year. Their hair can be shed in large clumps, especially at or before their seasonal shedding times, winter to spring. In the summer, their coats are lighter and they shed less. Cost. On average, a Jack puppy will cost $1,000 in the USA, and most puppies can be found between $500 and $1,500. The cost of adopting a full-bred Jack Russell from a reputable breeder can cost you anywhere from $800 to $2,500. Price range can vary based on the dog's quality, lineage, location and quality of the breeder. Exercise and trainability. Jacks are active dogs, so they need at least 1 hour of high-quality exercise every day to keep them happy. The exercise can be offered in various ways, such as walking, running around leash-free in a yard, or engaging in more physical activities such as swimming or running. A puppy 12 months and under should walk 5 minutes twice a day per month of its age. Senior Jack Russell 8 years and over should walk 60 minutes a day split into 2 or 3 intervals. Some of the best indoor exercises for Jack include tug-of-war, fetch, hide-and-seek, obstacle courses. They should never be trusted when unleashed, as they are very strong at their prey and they should be kept in a fenced area. Intelligence. When it comes to obedience and working IQ, the Jack Russell is average intelligent. According to The Intelligence of Dogs by Stanley Koren, Jack Russell is ranked 46. Understanding of new commands 25 to 40 repetitions and obeys first command 50% of the time or better. Swimming. Jack Russells are capable of swimming and in most situations, enjoy swimming. It's recommended that you begin introducing your Jack to water and swimming situations at a young age. If not, it will be challenging and exciting for them to react to water. You can observe their reaction by throwing a ball into the water and asking them to take it. But be careful and attentive to the response of your Jack, because some may have the risk of drowning. Barking. Jack Russells bark a lot more than other small dog breeds. They are naturally born to have a protective instinct, are territorial, and are bred to hunt. Jacks are loyal and protective of their home and owners, which can cause excessive barking when other humans or dogs are present. They usually bark to release energy, boredom, excitement, fear and looking for attention. Weather and climate. Due to their short coat and long muzzle, they can tolerate the summer heat well and do not lose their active nature. It is best to put a winter coat on your Jack when temperature drop below 45 degrees Fahrenheit or when he starts to show signs of discomfort due to the cold weather. Friendliness. Jack Russell Terriers are good with kids when they're raised with them. This means if you're thinking about getting a Jack, it can be worth introducing him to your kids from an early age so they get to know each other well. Some Jacks are aggressive toward other dogs, especially dogs of the same sex. Jacks can be good with other dogs when they are introduced and socialized around him at a young age. Russells are good with cats if they are socialized with cats beginning at a young age. Jack hunting routes makes people hesitant of bringing smaller pets to their home, particularly cats. Building trust for each other is the main thing for a successful coexistence of a dog and cat. Most Jack Russells are happy-go-lucky and friendly with strangers. Adaptability. Jack Russells are not good apartment dogs. They are very high-energy dogs that need space to run, exercise, and burn off energy. While it's possible to adopt a Jack Russell living in an apartment, it's not recommended. A Jack is a very powerful physical force and can be a headstrong dog if not trained by an experienced hand. Jacks are a decent option for first-time owners who live an active lifestyle and who are home quite often because they require daily exercise and frequent attention. If you are not active and if you're not home often, then a Jack will not be a good choice as your first dog. If you live in a small apartment or if you have small animals in your home, then you will struggle with your new Jack. Jack can be left home alone for only a few hours at maximum in puppyhood if they are not inside of a crate. If your Jack is in its puppyhood, you shouldn't leave it alone for more than 2 hours a day. It is safe to leave your adult Russell for up to 6 hours a day and it will mostly sleep while you are not home. We would recommend a time frame between 2 to 6 hours for an elderly Jack Russell. In the early days, it's best to limit the space in the home for your Jack and provide chew toys for mental stimulation. Guard, watchdog. They are extremely high alert dogs due to their hunting history, making them an ideal watchdog. Jacks are good guard dogs because they are alert, full of energy, and very protective of their owners. Their personality brings with it the willingness to learn and do what they are told, and, while they are small, their physical abilities ensure that they are very capable of being good guard dogs. Health issues. Jack is generally a healthy breed, but it can suffer from cataract, eye disorders, deafness and patellar luxation. Due to strong instinct to hunt various small animals, it can get in contact with skunk and eventually end up with skunk toxic shock syndrome, after contact with skunk's liquid. Typical symptoms of this syndrome are hemolysis of blood cells, kidney failure and chemical burning of cornea. So if your Jack encounters a skunk, make sure you consult your veterinarian right away. Have you had any experience with Jack Russell Terrier? We'd love to hear your story in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video and we will see you in the next one.